All right, we're top of the group in Nations League C, and next up we have a European Championship qualifying playoff semifinal against Kosovo. So let's go. All right, so last time out we had two matches, one against Estonia and North Macedonia, 2 clean sheets in that one, which was unexpected for me. But 1-0 victory over Estonia and a 2-0 victory over North Macedonia. So our tactics are working nicely. We've got our partnership with Kataishvili on the left and Chekvatadze through the middle. They seem to be creating all the goals at the moment. So we've been pretty happy with those guys. We've got a few games coming up in this episode. We're playing Kosovo. We're definitely going to watch that one. Playoff semifinal for Euro qualification. And we've got 2 games in the Nations League in the international break as well against Armenia and North Macedonia. We may watch the Armenia game. I'm not going to do all 3, I don't think. We've already seen North Macedonia, but they're both away. So our fortunes could change. I'm not really sure. I think it all depends on how well the Kosovo game goes. So fingers crossed on that one. The other thing we can look at is potentially going to see some of these games here. Dinamo Tbilisi is playing in the Europa League against Kuopion Pallasura. I have no idea where they're from. It is Finland by the looks of it. So KP or Hoops in Finland? Is that who it is? Yeah, that's the one. Hoops in Finland. So we could go watch that game in the Europa League potentially. Got a few national team players in there. I don't think any of my major players play for Dinamo Tbilisi, but might be worth checking out to see how they play. Karaishvili I just saw. Where was he? He is playing for Göteborg, I believe. Yes, he's playing for Göteborg. And anyone else? Who else is in? A lot of people just don't make their own squads, really, unfortunately. It looks like Chekvatadze is in the Ghent under-21s, and he's still on the bench for the under-21s. And he's one of our best players in the national team, too. It's kind of disappointing. We can't go watch him play club football, but what are you going to do, right? So I am going to check out the Dinamo Tbilisi game against Hoops in the Europa League. All right, well, scouting games is always interesting. We are here. Are we in Finland? I think we're in Finland. Checking out Dinamo Tbilisi. So this should be interesting. All right, halftime here. Nothing much to write home about in the first half. But Tbilisi look like they're doing pretty well, although it is 0-0 still. Karabadze on the ball here. What can he do? Just setting up his friends for... Oh, one nice goal by Simon Benyon. Interesting stuff. Assist for Karabadze there. And that's it. So not too much happening in that game. My dog's squeaking on his toy in the background here, but that's okay. Karabadze on the left-hand side. Kamadze on the left-hand side of defense. Kamadze had a decent game. And Kvashkvadze in goal was pretty solid. But it was a 1-0 victory for Tbilisi. So that's not bad at all. There's another game here. AE Anorthosis Famagusta versus AC Milan in the Europa League. We've got 3 players, including Villataya, who is our main striker, and Akriashvili, who's our left winger. I didn't realize they were actually playing in the same domestic club. So I might go ahead and watch that match too. Looks like we are healthy for the upcoming game against Kosovo, Armenia, and Macedonia. A couple call-ups into the team for the games coming up. Yano is back. Hopefully he stays healthy, so he's back in the team as kind of a backup left winger. And we've also got Georgi Papanashvili, 25-year-old from Real Zaragoza, in Spain. He's an attacking midfielder and a right winger as well, but he looks like he's a pretty good player. So he's been drafted in. It looks like Makaridze had a good game for Almeria. 7.9 rating. Not bad at all. All right, we are going to watch, how do I say it? Anorthosis Famagusta versus AC Milan. There's a few guys in the Anorthosis squad that we need to check out, so we're going to check out that game before we get to the international break. Zlatan playing for Milan in here, as is Calhanoglu, Theo Hernandez, Donnarumma, some of the usual suspects, Sandro Tonali in the Europa League. Good save by Loria there. That's what we're looking out for, the goalkeeper Loria, and Kvilataya is their number 9 up top, and I think Akriashvili might be on the side. I'm not sure if he got named in the starting 11. He did. So Akriashvili as well is playing in this game. Kvilataya coming close there with the header. All right, after the first half, Milan pretty dominant. 1-0, they're leading. Our guys, the goalkeeper's playing fairly well, but nobody else has really gotten into the game. So it's been okay. See if Laurie can save this penalty. Oh, he does. What a save by Loria. Good stuff there. Maybe I'll start him against Armenia, potentially. That's a pretty solid victory for Milan, 3-0. Loria was the best player on the pitch. So that is good news for me. Akriashvili had a really bad game. And Kvilataya did okay as well. Also in that pitch, we had Muraz Doshvili, 31-year-old midfielder. He looks all right. We don't really have a full scouting report on him, but potential midfielder there too, defensive midfielder by the looks of it, available for Georgia. All right, squad announcement coming up here. We'll look in case we have any injuries, and we've got a full squad. I think we're all right. Only 2 forwards I named. A lot of midfielders, but I think a couple of these guys can play striker as well, so I think we should be all right. I'm going to confirm that. We've got an upset player here. Nika is upset that I didn't pick him, but he needs to be playing regularly. And not going so well. It's not going so well. Come on. You need to give everything to get in this squad, buddy. Yes, go work hard. Impress me. All right, we've got our team meeting as the international duty begins. We've got a decent chance of qualification if you play your best. A lot of you have been in the squad many times before and are coming to the later stages of your careers, collective experience, blah, blah, blah. I think, yeah, we've got a decent chance of qualification if you all play to the very best of your ability. It's time to group together and make it happen. Let's go, boys. Only a couple downcast. We don't need that kind of pressure on us. Let's achieve what we set out to do before thinking any further ahead. Well, I think we should be positive, sir. So that's exactly the sort of reaction I was after. You get to say like one thing in the team meeting. Well, yeah, I can't really affect the team too much with my talks, but I'm getting better, right? We're learning. I don't even know, like, can I get coaching badges somehow, or do you just get them with experience over time? I don't know if you have to apply for them or ask the board or something. That's something I should really look into here. I'm not sure if I can do anything to improve myself by taking like courses or anything in the game, because I literally have no stats whatsoever as a manager. So maybe it just sort of levels up as you go along. I'm not really sure. So somebody let me know. So 4-4-2 for Kosovo. It's strange because it says that they are vulnerable against a 4-2-3-1 wide, and they're also impressive going forward against a 4-2-3-1 wide. So that means to me that they do have some attacking skill in the side, but defensively weak, potentially. So maybe, I think if we defend well, we should do all right. All right, here we are at the press conference. One man is here. Eric Andrew from MaxiFoot is here. Let's kick this off. Come on, Eric. Will you be looking for more experienced players to help the younger ones? I would say yes. You got to have those leaders in the team. Given the importance of the upcoming match for the two teams, there's an incredible hunger from Georgia to get a positive result. Does this add pressure given what's at stake? Does it affect you in your preparations? Not really. Don't feel the pressure. I think we just keep going ahead with how we've been successful so far with 2 clean sheets, and we want to continue that going into this match against Kosovo. The fact that managers often crack under the pressure, you seem to handle it pretty well. Can the same could be said about Bernard Chelandes? I think so. I don't really know Bernard. How excited are the players for the possibility of reaching the playoff final? We are very excited. We're so close. Guram Kashia is available for selection after returning. I think he's available. That's what I said last time, and he got injured right away. But we'll see. Your decision to omit Jabba Jagari from the Georgia squad has puzzled many. Does he have a future? If he impresses me, then he can come back. Absolutely. So that went okay with the presser. My one press officer that I have to talk to. And we're just about ready to play Kosovo in the European Championship qualifying playoffs. Also today, Belarus versus North Macedonia, Bosnia versus Ireland, Bulgaria versus Romania, ourselves, Georgia versus Kosovo, Hungary versus Iceland, Israel versus Norway, Northern Ireland versus Slovakia, and Scotland versus Serbia. I think we need to win this game. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I think we can get into the playoff final here. We're pretty much the same lineup throughout. I'm gonna start Akriashvili one more time. If he plays poorly again, we could bring on Lobzanidze, or I could bring on Papanashvili or Karayashvili, but technically Akriashvili is our strongest right winger, so I'm hoping he starts to play well here. I'm going to turn off prevent short goalkeeper distribution in this game. I think tighter marking will be okay. Get stuck in, we'll leave it. I think if we keep a solid defensive shape and we don't allow them too many chances, we should be able to create some and punish Kosovo going forward. I want to keep some continuity in the team too for this national team. I want to change it up every single time we have an international break. I mean, we've got some new players coming in, but should be all right. All right, here are your starting lineups. Kvilitaya up top with Katayashvili on the left-hand side, Chakvatadze in the middle, and Akriashvili on the right, with Ninua and Gavilia in the center of midfield. In defense, we've got Grigalava on the left, Berkvelia and Kashia in the center of defense, and Kakabadze on the right-hand side. Makaridze is back in goal again, and here we go. All right, boys, let's give the fans what they expect of us here. Big playoff semifinal today. Are you confident Kashia will perform? We're very happy. No worries. Nobody's predicting Georgia to pull up any trees in the qualifying playoff, but how do you rate your chances in this competition? We're going to upset some people, I think. And here is your starting lineup. Look at that beautiful graphic. That's really nice. It's like made for TV. I guess this is a TV game, so you get these graphics. I don't think we got it on either of the other ones in the last episode. Look at that. I love the match ending now. It's very nice. Shala with a free kick here for Kosovo. It's bobbling around in the area. Akriashvili will clear that. Akriashvili, one thing I noticed about him is he's pretty good defensively. He blocks a lot of crosses, and he's winning balls against like some of the big players against the AC Milan in the scouting game that I just went to. Even though he had a poor performance, that's one of his strengths. Here he is on the ball here. Akriashvili. Ooh, Chakavadze coming through with a shot here. Ooh, just over the bar. Goal kick. Kakabadze already with a yellow card at right back here. Vilia with a free kick. Kataishvili in the box. Did he get a cross in? No. Kurziu. That's a weird name. Zanelli on the counterattack for Kosovo. He's still going. He's going to shoot, and it's wide into the side netting. Dangerous counter there for Kosovo. We want to close down Shala, potentially. Kakabadze with the throw now. Vilia on the ball. Chekvatadze. Ninua. Kashia. Ooh, off somebody's head. Ninua. Ooh, tried a through ball, but that didn't really work. Voivoda to Nuyu. Back to Voivoda. Kataishvili intercepts the pass. He's going to cut into the middle, but go back to defense. We hold on to the ball. Gavilia switches it over to the right. Kakabadze. Threatening. Blocked cross. Zanelli picks it up for Kosovo. Down the line. Zanelli is still going. He's in a bit of space here, the number 7. Surrounded, though. Has to stop. Still with the ball. Kakabadze nearly wins it. Moriki tried a shot, but that was blocked. Moriki. Still on a good tackle by Gavilia to win it. Ooh, clearance was poor. But a free kick here. Gavilia. Ooh, good save by Muric. And it's a corner kick for Georgia. Gavilia on the corner for us. Crosses in. Headed away. Akriashvili will collect that. Down near the halfway line. Pushing forward again. On the right-hand side. Akriashvili. Tries to beat Zanelli, but he has to go backwards. Kakabadze. Loses out. Zanelli picks it up. Down the line again. A good tackle by Kakabadze. And Kashia collects. Corner kick for Kosovo. Shala on the corner. Crosses in. Headed away by Gavilia. Kakabadze clears. To Dresevic. Holding on to possession. Zagrova for Kosovo. Crosses. Headed away. Kashia. And Chekavadze is going to counter, but he loses out to Kriziu. Nuyu over to Zagrova. Zagrova down the right. Into the box. Nuyu tries a shot. That's blocked. Crosses in. Headed away. Good defending so far by Kashia today, I've noticed. Zanelli on the left-hand side. Tried to cross, but that's blocked by Kakabadze, and it's a corner for Kosovo. Again. Is it Shala again on the corner here? It is. Crosses in to the other side. Headed away. And Vilataya will collect that and wait for some of his teammates to come into the game here. That's taken out for a throw. Shala with the free kick. Long free kick. Punched away. Akriashvili collects that on the counter, and Georgia are countering again. Akriashvili down the right-hand side. Puts in a cross. Chekavadze is there, but it's just over the bar. Corner kick now for Gavilia. Gavilia on the right-hand side corner. Crosses. There it is. Kavilataya with the goal, and it's 1-0 on 27 minutes for Georgia over Kosovo. And we are rocking and rolling again. We're at home today. The crowd is into it. That was a nice corner. Gavilia right on the head of Kavilataya. Kosovo poor defending, and they are made to pay. Gavilia tries to head it away, but Zagrova collects it, and he barely misses the post. And it's a goal kick for Georgia. Free kick, Shala on. Good save by Makaridze, and it's a corner kick again for Kosovo. Shala on the corner. One more time for the Kosovans. Crosses in, headed away by Kashia. Collected by Filataya. Filataya down the left-hand side is fouled. But Kataishvili picks it up and they play on. Kataishvili still going. Back to Ninua. Crosses in, headed away. And Nuyu collects that. And it's halftime. 1-0. Georgia over Kosovo. Our XG is pretty good. Just a little bit better than Kosovo. But a good first half, I thought. So let's go to the dressing room. All right, we played well. There is room for improvement, I would think. Let's say that. Not much effect, really, but maybe we can pump these guys up a little bit. Here we go. Still demotivated, Kataishvili, but That's okay. Second half. A nice ball out wide to Kakabadze here. Tried to cross, but that was blocked. Villia's there. Ooh, just barely misses. That's a goal kick for Kosovo. Ball out wide to Vojvoda, to Nuyu, and Kreziu. Oh, crosses into Zanelli, and it's a goal, and it's 1-1. They have equalized. Arbor Zanelli with a nice little work play for Kosovo. But we concede our first goal here after 3 games. Vojvoda and Nuyu connect. Kreziu crosses into Zanelli, and he just got ahead of the defense there and made no mistake. 1-1. Free kick here. Dresevic off the wall, and that goes out for a corner. 64 minutes gone here. They're going a bit more attacking, it looks like. Zagrova now, just outside the area. Nuyu on the ball on the left-hand side, and that's a free kick. Looks like offside. Okay. Gavilia is going to man-mark Zanelli, I think. That might take him out of the game. Kakabadze is struggling for fitness, so I think he might come off here. Who have we got? He's the right back. I think Kashia is going to have to switch to right. And then we'll bring on a central defender. Tabidze for Kashia here. Tabidze and Kashia will switch around. And some pretty poor body language going on here too. Kaishvili is not doing so well. He's complacent for some reason. Some of these guys are having a good game though. Let's go with the one change for now. Chala collects it for Kosovo into Nuyu, to Kreziu, over to Zagrova. Zagrova tries a shot. That's well wide of the goal. Gonna try a shout here. Man more the entire team. Oh, Zagrova intercepts the pass from the defender here. They're breaking on the counterattack. He shoots and he scores. Hammer blow. Zagrova puts the dagger into Georgia. We still have 15 minutes left, but that was a poor goal to concede there. Given away by Kvirkvalia, and he makes no mistake. A good shot by Zagrova. Beats the keeper. Just rolls it into the far corner, and it's 2-1 Kosovo. All right, so we got to switch up some stuff here. We're going to go on attack, change up some of our instructions. What can we do? Counter press instead of regroup now. And we're going to push up our line of engagement. The marking doesn't make too much sense, and we're going to prevent that short goalkeeper distribution again. We'll go with that. And I might need to make a personnel change. Ooh, headed there. Muric collects it. Another chance, goes begging for Georgia. And we're going to have a substitution coming up in a second here. Akriashvili's having a shocker. Kataishvili's not playing well. Kvirkvalia is not playing well. Tabidze collects it and clears. Headed down by Pakarada. Mariki and Halimi driving forward for Kosovo. Through ball to Nuyu, and that's wide of the goal, but it's starting to fall apart on us a little bit in this game. Jaba Kankava coming on for Nanua, and I'm going to replace a couple of these guys as well because they've had real poor games. Akriashvili is off. He's coming off for... We could do Karaishvili, we could do Globzanidze, or anyone else. Papanashvili. Rather pick an attacking player, I think. Maybe Papanashvili can come on. And Philatai has been really poor also. The left-hand side. And Yano will come on for him. Let's go. Well, through ball to Zagrova again. He shoots and it's saved by Makaridze. Dangerous stuff. They're still attacking us. I'm going to change a few more roles in the tactic here. Going a little bit more attacking. 4 attackers. Kashia will not be an attacker. Support player. Free kick here for Kosovo near the end of the game. And it's cleared and saved. But it doesn't look like we're going to get anything out of this game. The 20 seconds to go. It's deep in our own half. Kosovo still applying pressure. And it looks like we're going to bow out of the European qualifying playoffs, unfortunately. Cup Qatar is going to clear that over to Yano. Can we get forward? The last little bit of attack. Blocked cross. And Hadar Gyonai on the ball. Halimi through the middle to Marikiu is tackled by Tabitzi at the last second, and it's a corner kick for Kosovo, and this should be the last kick of the game pretty much. The ref still hasn't blown the whistle. The manager's praising his team here, and there it is. A third goal for Kosovo. 3-1. Disappointing loss here, but hopefully we can regroup back into our Nations League group here. He started off so well, but conceded 3 against Kosovo. So, a little bit outmatched in the European qualifying section here. Still going. 2 additional minutes of added on time, nearly 3 minutes. And I don't know what is happening. They're just standing there. There it is. It's all over. I don't know why the ref let it go on for so long, but we were thoroughly beaten in the end. We were pretty even until about just after the second halftime, and they score 3. So it is what it is. Gvilia, the best player on the pitch for us. Kosovo, Halimi played well. Zagrova played well. It wasn't to be. All right, we should be winning that game, boys. Demotivated. Not good enough for my team. Disappointing defeat to Kosovo today. Supporters are far from happy. What is your reaction? It was a poor performance, I would say. No gesture. How does such a disappointing result impact your plans? I don't think it impacts too much. Not going to knock us off course. 3-1 loss. Disappointing. The squad reacted negatively to the result, but if I hold a team meeting and talk to them, it might make it worse because of my poor skills and man management. So I might just leave it. Right, we've got the press conference here. Defeat for your side today sends you out of the competition. How disappointed are you? We're pretty disappointed, I would say. People say there's no easy games in football, and it certainly rings true for this. We stood a good chance of winning this one, so I'm not pleased to get knocked out. I would say that. The referee had a lot of work today with your team picking up several cards. Is that evident aggression worry you? Not really. I think they played pretty well, and we told them to get stuck in. Why did you persist with Kirkvalia when he was clear? We didn't really have a replacement. And I didn't think he needed to be replaced, really. Zagrova was brilliant. Yeah, he played very well. Unfortunately, you don't like seeing your side concede goals, but surely you admit that one off the post was a very nice goal. Deserves full credit. Yeah. All right, so now we switch our focus to the Nations League and see if we can solidify our spot in the group here. We should be beating Armenia. And I might start Loria in net because of how he played for, was it Tbilisi? Or the other team? He had a good game in that game. So he kind of deserves a start, I think. All right, here's our team selection for the Armenia game. We've got Filataya up top with Kataishvili and Chakvatadze, and I'm putting in Lobzanidze instead of Okriashvili. He'll come out of this game because of his form has been really poor, just dipping down every game I've seen him so far. So he's going to come out. And we're going to start Loria in goal instead of Makaridze just because Loria had a good game recently. So I'll give him a chance against Armenia. And we've got Grigolava, Kvirkvelia, Kashia, and Kakabadze in defense. Ninua and Gavilia in the middle of midfield as well. So pretty much the same team. Gonna stick with it. Hopefully they can turn it around after that performance against Kosovo. But continuity is important, I think. I will replace players that really perform poorly, but I'm going to try to stick with my guys. 4-1. Terrible result. I knew it was the best player of the game. Our XG went through further up here in the end, but dominated by Armenia, unfortunately. I don't know what to say about that one. Pretty poor performance. Not happy with that result at all. That was a pretty bad game. Bilatai didn't seem to have much of luck in front of goal. Why do you think that was? He was snatching at his chances, I think. I don't think he's scored for Georgia just yet under my management. But pretty poor. Looking at the standings, we're still top. Armenia's second now. They move up. But we should have won that game, really. It was a pretty poor performance. Might have. Jonia game. We're 92nd now in the world rankings, which is pretty bad. Maybe I'll go with the assistant squad selection this time around. A lot of changes, but we'll give it a shot. Akriashvili's and Gavilia's moved up. Chekavadze's taken out. Lobzanidze on the left-hand side. He's gonna start there. We got Kataishvili in the middle. Kankava is gonna come in. Grigolava to Beedzi starts. Kvirkvelia back in again, and Kakabadze back in with Makaridze. So very similar. I wonder about Kataishvili because he's been playing on the left, been pretty poor, but he can play in that Mezzala role as well. So we'll try him in the middle. Interesting stuff. Lobzanidze in. He played okay in the last game. Akriashvili coming back in again. And Gavilia moved up into this advanced playmaker role, so we'll try that. Chekavadze's kind of drifted off since those first couple games where he played well, so we'll try something different in these ones. He's a little bit inconsistent, I guess. Chekavadze, 21-year-old, but he's got great potential. He'll be back in soon, I think. And turn on work the ball into the box as well. Move that back down to standard defensive line also. See if that helps at all. We got caught out quite a bit in the last game, so we'll try that. All right, let's show the world what this team is all about, shall we? Let's do it. We beat these guys before, we can do it again. Elif Elmas has proven himself to be an incisive passer in Nations League C so far. Do you have a plan to stop him? He's a fine player, but we have fine players too. We've got a plan to stop him. Makaridze's really caught the eye in goal recent matches. How important will he be? He'll be very important for us. And he's back today, and the national anthems play. We are in North Macedonia, the Republic of North Macedonia, and they kick off. Let's go. Ooh, deflection here. Gavilia on the ball to Kakabadze, cuts it back to Kataishvili in the center, over to Saba. Saba in the area. Can he get his shot away? He's going to try to find a pass, I think. He does. Gavilia's there. Shoot it, boys. Shoot it. Elmas clears, and we throw in. Another one, Grigolava into Gavilia. Cross over to Kataishvili. Kankava now. Kataishvili. Over to the right-hand side. Kakabadze. In the middle. Akriashvili tries a shot. That's deflected. And it's out. A long ball through to Akriashvili, but it gets to the keeper, Dmitrievsky. And Macedonia counter here. Pandev to Bardi. Bardi. Driving into the middle. Bardi. Keeps going. Nestorovsky clears. Gavilia picks it up. Concava now. Through the middle. In a bit of space. They're leaving us space a little bit, I see. We're finding a little bit of space on the right-hand side, too, it looks like. Barty loses, or he wins the ball. We lose out. Pandev is through. He tries a shot, and that's tipped over the bar by Makaridze for a corner for North Macedonia. On the corner, Barty steps up, whips in the corner, and that's cleared by Kirkvelia. Only as far as Barty, though. He's got lots of space. Crosses in again, but to nobody. Akriashvili collects, and we counter. Down the right-hand side to Kataishvili. Free kick here to Gavilia. On the free kick, just wide of the goal. Good chance by Gavilia. Corner kick for Kakabadze here. Oh, it was actually a throw. Headed away. Concava collects. Over to Kakabadze again. On the right-hand side. Driving at the defenders. Loses out, though. Barty clears. Pandev to Alioski. Alioski down the left. Driving forward in lots of space, Alioski. Cuts it back to Ademi. We're in the middle. Elmas. Drakovsky. Into Nestorovsky. Ooh, tried a shot. That's deflected. And it's out for a corner. Concava now. Over to Saba on the left-hand side. Saba beats his man. Beats him again. Ooh, cross was deflected. Concava picks it up. Kataishvili. Forward to Kvilitaya. There it is, Akriashvili. Can he shoot? He does. He scores. It's 1-0. Tornike Akriashvili with his first goal, I think. 10th goal for Georgia overall. But I think the first goal that I've seen him score. And I'm glad that he's actually playing better now in this game. He was on a 6.7 before, but this should pump him up. He makes a nice run and just slots it away in the corner. For a 1-0 lead. Elmas with the ball forward to Barty, into the box, over to Ademi, who's got space, and it's saved by Makaridze. Dangerous stuff there. We top the group again with that go-ahead goal. Barty now on the counter for Macedonia, though. In a lot of space, unchallenged. Barty's just walking through, he shoots, and it's saved by Makaridze out for a corner. Tried to recover that, but he couldn't get to it. Corner kick for Macedonia. Barty on the corner. High ball in. Headed away by Saba. Krakovsky collects. Down the left-hand side. Cuts it into the middle. Pandev. Back to Elmas. Over to the right-hand side. Ristovsky to Barty. Just on the edge of the area. Ristovsky now. Getting to the byline. He's going to put a cross in, and that's cleared by Kataishvili. Good clearance. And it's picked up by Kvilitaya, who's going to try and hold the ball up here to bring his teammates in. Still in play, but that goes out for a throw. Corner kick for Macedonia again. Barty whips in. Got to be cleared. Tabidze only goes as far as Velkovsky, and that is a good save by Makaridze for another corner, though. We should have done better with that clearance. Barty on the corner for Macedonia. Cleared again for another corner. Kirkvelia with the header there. And one more corner here for Macedonia. Can we get it out of our area? Headed clear, and we do. Pandev collects. Still a threat here for Macedonia, but he gives it away. Halftime. Pretty good first half. 1-0 lead. XG is pretty even. Macedonia might be edging it a bit now with those corners towards the end of the half there, but good first half from our guys. I'm happy with that to start off with, especially after the last two games. Very pleased with how it's going. Keep it up, boys. Everyone's looking pretty good there. And here we go for the second half. Concava driving forward for Georgia now into Gavilia. Block shot. Good block there by the Macedonian defender. Concava over to Kataishvili. Gavilia to Saba. Oh, the winger's cutting inside. Saba going all the way over to the right-hand side, it seems. Kakabadze now. The right back. Tried to cross, but that's blocked out for a corner for Georgia. Gavilia will take this corner, I think. And he drives it in. Headed away by Ademi. Krakovsky's going to collect that for Macedonia, and they're going to counter. Good tackle by Saba to put it out for a throw. Thrown on the left, Grigolava into Gavilia to Concava. Galava with a nice cross to Akriashvili is there, just tipped wide. And that's a corner kick? No? Goal kick. Maybe it went off the bar. Good performance overall, looking at the stats here. Throwing for Rustovsky. Headed over to Pandev, but that's in the arms of Makaridze. Dangerous little play there. Pandev heads it on to Trakovsky. That's cleared. Alioski to Ademi, he is fouled by Kankava. And no card for Kankava, but a dangerous free kick here. Tchaikovsky tries a shot, but that's just wide off the side netting. And I think I'm going to make a substitution here for Gavilia. We'll bring on Chakvatadze for Gavilia. And we're going to press... I'm going to press Rostovsky. And you also want to substitute for Kvelia, potentially. For Kokolava. Yes. Okay, let's try that. 89 minutes gone here. We're on the ball again, still leading 1-0. There's 4 minutes of added time. Kashia driving in on the right-hand side into the middle. Kitaishvili on the ball. Kashia again, just outside the area, into Papanashvili. Over to Saba in the box now. They're trying to find space for a shot. Kankava with the shot. Good save by Dmitrievsky. That's another corner kick for Georgia. With about 3 minutes to go. Saba on the corner. Gonna press, and there it is. Filataya with another goal. 2-0 Georgia, and that should seal it for today. I wonder if we're top of the group or not. Judging on, I think we will be, even if Armenia win, just based on the points. I think Armenia either drew or lost against Estonia, potentially. I'm not too sure. But we'll look at the standings after this. And we're just about ready for time to be called. Chakvatadze on the ball here. Ball forward, a little astray. But it's going out for a goal kick, and this should be the last kick of the game, and it is. 2-0 final. We get the victory at the end, so that's always good. Filataya with the man of the match. He's been pretty good in the last 2 games, Filataya, so I'm glad to see him scoring goals. And good overall team performance after those 2 tough losses. All right, very pleased with your result and your performance, boys. We've once again come up with a supremely impressive victory. What's my reaction? We were great. Thank you, everyone. We were great. So League C Group 2. Let's have a look at the standings. We are top with 9 points, behind Armenia and Estonia, both on 5 points. Armenia with a better goal difference, and North Macedonia at the foot of the table. So maybe we can get promoted here from League C, which would be really good. We're up to 89th place now, which is not bad. Filataya man of the match. And our Georgia duty ends. Once again, thank you for watching this epic journey to the national team of Georgia with no coaching badges whatsoever. But we're in the Journeyman, right? So thank you again for watching. My name is John. Remember to smash the like button if you liked that video. It's a little bit longer one today. But we had, I kind of like these. As the international manager, we'll do the international break in every episode. So we had a lot of games in this one. But it was fun. So I'll see you next time. Subscribe to my channel for more Football Manager content. And I'll see you next time. Peace.